interceptions, and first drive, obviously we're moving the ball, big play on the first down, first play of the game. And then, obviously, fumbling the exchange there. It was frustrating, but look, we know what type of offense we've had this year. It's been pretty efficient. The only thing that's been stopping us for the most part has been ourselves, and not converting third downs and turning the ball over today obviously hurt us really bad. We're disappointed. We don't do a lot of the silver lining losses. It's about real critiques, and we'll get in the film room tomorrow. We'll look at it. We'll be really thorough in our critiques of ourselves. Give credit to our opponent. It's good defense. I felt like we moved the ball, great in the first half. Obviously, the third quarter was 2 3-and-outs. It wasn't great. But when you had to have it there at the end of the game, moved the ball down in scoring position and tied it up. Timmy finally won a coin toss, got the ball in overtime, and, obviously, what happened in the end. So disappointing for sure. A good chance for us to, take a 3-game lead in the division. But we're 2 games up. Got a big game coming up against Chicago.
Offensively, from an offensive standpoint, you're going, gosh, we shouldn't be in this situation. We got to finish it. We can't put our defense in this mode. But, yeah, so you certainly have those thoughts, but at the same time, you're fired up. I mean, you're believing that the defense is going to get a stop. And they did. And, yes, did they go 80 yards and get a field goal? They did. But they didn't end the game. And they kept us alive. And then they went out there and got the takeaway.
Phillip Rivers after the 34-31 overtime victory by the Colts over the Packers. My favorite stat of the weekend, this came from ESPN Stats and Information. Aaron Rodgers against every team in the NFL except the Colts.
That's
and
crazy.
Obviously the Packers. 95-2 when leading by 14 or more points. Against the Colts, 1-2 when leading by 14 or more points. It happened back in 2012 when Andrew Luck was a rookie, the last time the Packers were in Indianapolis. He quite possibly has never won in Indianapolis.
You might be right, yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. So, and it's another one of those. It looked like it was going to be easy. And then the Colts found the gas pedal, and they made it compelling, and they ultimately turned it into a victory to keep pace with the Titans, setting up next week's showdown in Indianapolis, Tennessee, at the Colts for possibly, at the end of the day, the division championship.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Colts have a lot of things to like about their football team, as we know. And we know they've messed up some games, and Rivers has had a few choppy moments throughout the year. But I think this, and then beating the Tennessee Titans, on Thursday night last week should show everybody, like, the Colts are here. They're real. How real they are, I don't know. They're still a little work in progress. But anybody watching that game yesterday, you come away going, whoa. I mean, first off, to shut down Aaron Rodgers and company, 3 points in the whole second half. I mean, just 3-and-out. That's how it started the second half, and then there we saw the Packers' flaws on the defensive side of the ball. Once again, they just slowly get worn down. And then, there was the self-inflicted mistakes by the Packers. But Colts, that defense has moments of being unbelievably dominant, and we saw that yesterday. And if Rivers in that run game can be something, man, the Colts, I mean, there's a lot to like about their team, and they're still going to be a player in the AFC as we're seeing here.
Packers defense taking a lot of criticism. I looked at Twitter at one point last night, and I saw Mike Pettin trending, and not for good reasons. Packers fans up in arms about the way the defense collapsed. But, if your offense continues to fire on all cylinders, a lead turns into a blowout. And so I think it's both sides of the ball that have to be blamed for this collapse. It's not just the defense giving up a bunch of points when the offense is showing that it's getting it done, and all of a sudden it's not getting it done, and it can't get it done, puts more pressure on the defense.
Yeah, no doubt. You're right. The defense, they were on the field too much because the offense at least couldn't even get first downs, chew up the clock, give them a little rest, do something. But either way, that was an impressive win by the Colts, hanging in there and making some clutch plays when they needed to win the game.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.